Rise of what's being referred to as cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
To cancel or not to cancel.
If that happens, you get canceled.
They even have fallen victim to cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
People. Me too. Cancel culture is a thing.
So it's good to hear this guy bash leftist cancel culture.
I want to talk about cancel culture.
Instant, you can be canceled.
Peak cancel culture wokeness.
Now, I want you all to imagine that the year is 2050 and you're running for president. Your election is going very well, you have a good chance of winning, and then boom, you are canceled. Your good old friend from college decided to post videos of you doing all the fun and not so legal stuff you allegedly did at school. Now, I'm sure some of us can agree that running for president is definitely not in our future, unless we want to be a victim to what we call the cancel culture. So, the Macquarie Dictionary named cancel culture the word of the year in 2019. Google Trends also reported that the phrase was one of the top searches that year. The reason it is so prevalent is due to who cancel culture affects, including your favorite celebrities and your less favorable politicians. Now, I have social media accounts, I watch the news sometimes, and canceling a public figure is so common nowadays. All the time we cancel Netflix subscriptions, magazine subscriptions, so why not also cancel humans through reputation destruction? Today I'm going to prove to you all the significance and heavy effects on cancel culture on our society. I'll be sharing the dangerous mentality of cancel culture, its relevance on social media, the active legal results, and a solution to improve it. Now, you may be asking yourself what I mean by the term cancel culture. It is the act of withdrawing support for a public figure and company after they have done or said something that's unjust or maybe considered offensive. It is usually a form of group shaming on social media and news platforms. The term cancel culture became popular in recent years, but the phrase, "you're canceled," actually originated from VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York in 2014. Now, one of the major issues of this cancel culture is its presence on social media. The younger generation is taking control on all platforms to bring up past and current mistakes and take down various public figures. This is done on multiple platforms. People make videos on YouTube, posts on Twitter, or even write news articles for a website. As a story blows up more and more, people's reputations are ruined and fake rumors usually develop. Although these posts and rumors may be untrue, everyone has the right to share any information that they please. This is when the term free speech is often thrown around. Even if a post is derogatory and slanderous, it can gain substantial attention, but will not protect anyone from the freedom of backlash. For instance, rapper Kanye West wrote about a singer, Taylor Swift, in his popular song Famous, stating, "I made that bitch famous." This resulted in major drama between the two celebrities and Taylor Swift fans canceling Kanye West for his remark. The power these fans and other users have needs to be recognized. According to CAS Jr. Jaden Abbott, people tend to develop a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to public figures. This can create a dangerous mentality in our justice system and also lead to the outcome of mass incarceration. Now that I have shared all of the issues from cancel culture, I'm going to talk about why it happens. Now, any public figure, no matter the era, is always vulnerable to their past and current mistakes affecting their future career. Earlier, I discussed the significance of cancel culture on social media. People and fans are proven to bond over the downfalls of prominent idols and celebrities. AJ Romana from Vox.com says when you see people canceling Kanye, canceling other people, it's a collective way of saying we elevated your social status, your economic prowess, and we're not going to pay attention to you in the way that we once did. I may have no power, but the power I have is to ignore you. Further proving the influence that society has on cancel culture. There are multiple reasons people want to cancel someone, whether the offender genuinely said offensive things or had wrongful actions. There is also an opening for a social gain or a progressive political gain. When people cancel someone for a personal gain of any type, there can frequently be false allegations. According to Morgan Sung, a great example of this is the famous Me Too movement. This is a movement against sexual harassment or assault of women. Although many of these survivors were definitely assaulted, and I would never want to discredit any of the victims, This emerged into a later issue. With a huge number of women coming forward and additionally accusing public figures, many people made the movement a punchline, taking all the seriousness out of these allegations. So who is really to blame for not taking these allegations seriously? Social media users? The government? According to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, they stated that only 8% of all of these unfounded rapes are determined to be false after investigation. Furthermore, any allegation or claim intended to cancel someone, no matter how recognized a person is, should be followed up on. The government does not really pay close attention to the outcomes of cancel culture because it rarely ever leads to a conviction. This causes cancel culture to be normalized and not be looked down on. I have explained all the causes of cancel culture, and now I want to share a way to reduce the amount of people getting involved and publicly canceled. So, in order for us to find a solution to eliminate cancel culture, we need to start by not using this phrase. Using this term can ultimately delegitimize the criticism towards an offender. Additionally, if people attempt to cancel a popular celebrity, this can easily backfire and cause sympathy for the alleged offenders. Now, people should limit their contribution and spread of false news and rumors. It's important that we leave room for a truthful light where it is needed. Not only do the people need to change their ways, but also the government should follow up and prove false allegations to result in a type of legal prosecution. Personally, what we all can do to cancel culture is ask ourselves if this is just an intimidation tactic or can it be used as an actual social justice tool. The other option is to stay off social media and mind your business. I have shown you the significance of cancel culture on our society and the many effects it can have on our lives. I shared the dangerous mentality of cancel culture, its prevalence on social media, the legal results, and a solution to improve it. Now, if you're ever thinking of running for president, keep in mind that cancel culture does exist, and people will have no problem canceling their future president after seeing what you all do on the weekends.